dear child, I want to start this journey by telling you something very special. You may have found this message by chance, but in truth, it was no accident. I, your guardian angel, guided you here because I have something important to share. This is a message meant just for you, directly from my heart to yours. There's someone in your life who misses you deeply. You might not realize it, but their days have grown colder and less joyful without you by their side. Every morning, they wake up with a heavy heart, wishing you were there to brighten their day. Each night, they fall asleep hoping that tomorrow will bring a chance to see you again. This longing they feel is like a seed planted in their heart, growing stronger with each passing day. This person remembers the times you shared together with great fondness. You were once a shining light in their life, bringing joy, laughter, and warmth into every moment. But now, that light feels distant to them. They miss your presence, your smile, your voice, everything that makes you unique. Their world feels incomplete without you, as if a part of them is missing. And so, they've reached a point where they can no longer keep their feelings hidden. They are on the verge of reaching out to you, to tell you just how much you mean to them. If you believe that God is always guiding you, type "I trust in God's plan." The feelings they have for you are strong and sincere. They're not embarrassed by these emotions, in fact, they're proud of them. They want to tell you how much they need you back in their life because they believe you are irreplaceable. No one else has ever made them feel the way you do. They see you as a gift from above, someone who brings light and color into their world. And now, they are preparing to share these feelings with you, hoping that you will understand just how much you are loved and missed. I want you to take a moment and think about this. Think about the love that is reaching out to you, the love that has been waiting patiently to reconnect. Sometimes, in the busyness of life, we forget how much we mean to others. We forget the impact we have on the lives of those who care about us. But this message is a reminder that you are deeply cherished. You are someone special, someone who brings joy to those around you. If you believe that love is a gift from God, type "I am loved." This person isn't just thinking about the past, they're thinking about the future, too. They imagine what it would be like to have you back in their life, to share new memories and create new moments of happiness together. They want to bring back the joy that you both once shared. But they also know that they must be careful in how they approach you. They don't want to rush things or make you feel uncomfortable. They want to express their feelings in a way that honors your heart and respects your boundaries. As your guardian angel, I want you to know that this is a significant moment. It's a moment filled with hope, love, and the possibility of healing. This person is not just reaching out to you, they are reaching out to God, asking for guidance and strength as they prepare to open their heart to you. They are praying for the right words to say, the right time to speak, and the right way to show you how much they care. If you believe that God brings people together for a reason, type "God's timing is perfect." So, as you read this message, I want you to take it to heart. Know that you are loved, not just by this person, but by God as well. You are never alone in this world, for I am always by your side, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you towards the path of love and happiness. The love that is coming your way is a blessing, and it's up to you to decide how you will receive it. If you feel that God is speaking to you through this message, type "I am listening, God." My dear one, as we continue this journey together, I want to dive deeper into the emotions that are surrounding you. This person who misses you is not just experiencing a simple longing, they are feeling something much more profound. Their heart aches in a way that words can barely describe. It's as if every moment without you is a moment lost, a moment that could have been filled with joy, laughter, and love. Each day, They go through the motions of life, but something vital is missing. They find themselves wishing that you were there to share in their happiness, to comfort them in their sadness, and to make life feel complete again. Every beautiful moment they experience is tinged with the thought, "I wish you were here." And in every difficult moment, they long for the comfort that only you can provide. Their world has lost some of its brightness, and they find it hard to enjoy life the way they used to. This person has tried to move on, to find joy in other things, but nothing quite compares to the joy they felt when you were in their life. They miss the way you made them feel, the way your presence brought a sense of peace and contentment. Without you, their days feel incomplete, as if a piece of the puzzle is missing. This emptiness has grown so strong that they can no longer ignore it. They know that they must do something about it, and that something is reaching out to you. If you believe that God fills the emptiness in our hearts, type "God is my strength." This isn't just about missing the good times, though. This person also remembers the challenges you faced together. They remember how you stood by their side during difficult moments, offering your support, your wisdom, and your love. Those times weren't always easy, but they were meaningful. They helped to shape the bond that you shared, a bond that this person now realizes is irreplaceable. As they prepare to reach out to you, they are filled with a mix of emotions: hope, fear, excitement, and love. They hope that you will be open to reconnecting, but they also fear that you might not feel the same way. They're excited about the possibility of rekindling your relationship, but they are also anxious about what might happen if you decide to move on without them. Despite these fears, they know that they must take this step, because the thought of not having you in their life is simply unbearable. If you trust that God will guide you through difficult decisions, type "God, lead me." This person is not taking this decision lightly. They have spent a lot of time thinking about what they want to say, how they want to say it, and when they should reach out. They know that this is a significant moment, and they want to make sure that they do it the right way. They don't want to cause you any pain or discomfort. Instead, they want to express their feelings in a way that is honest, respectful, and full of love. They want to make it clear that you are important to them, and that they are ready to do whatever it takes to make things right. If you believe that God gives us the courage to speak from the heart, type "God, give me strength." Dear child, let's take a moment to reflect on the beauty of your presence. The person who misses you sees something in you that is truly special. They admire your natural beauty, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. They see the kindness in your heart, the joy in your spirit, and the light in your soul. These are the things that make you who you are, and these are the things that this person cherishes deeply. Your presence in their life brought a sense of happiness that they haven't been able to find anywhere else. You have a way of making people feel seen, heard, and loved. You bring out the best in others, and your laughter is like music to their ears. Even the little quirks that make you unique are things that they love about you. These are the things that they miss the most, the things that make you irreplaceable in their eyes. If you believe that God created you to be unique, type "I am God's masterpiece." This person sees you as a beacon of light in a sometimes dark and challenging world. Your optimism, your sense of humor, and your ability to find joy in the little things are qualities that they deeply admire. When you're around, the world seems a little brighter, a little more hopeful. You have a way of lifting others up, of making them feel like everything is going to be okay. This is a gift, a blessing that you bring into the lives of those who know you. They also love the way you see the world. You have a perspective that is all your own, a way of looking at life that is both refreshing and inspiring. You don't just see things as they are, you see things as they could be. You have a vision, a dream, and a passion for life that is contagious. This person misses that energy, that zest for life that you bring into every situation. Without you, things just don't feel the same. If you believe that God gave you a unique purpose in life, type "I am here for a reason." This person has come to realize that there is no one else like you. They have tried to move on, to find someone who could fill the void that you left, but it's just not possible. You are one of a kind, and they know that no one else can take your place. This is why they are so eager to reach out to you, to tell you how much they miss you, and to see if there's a chance to bring back the joy that you once shared. If you believe that God brings the right people into your life, type "God's plan is perfect." My dear one, let's talk about fear. This person who misses you is not just filled with love, they are also filled with fear. They are afraid that they might have lost their chance with you, that the opportunity to be with you has passed them by. This fear is something that they carry with them every day, and it weighs heavily on their heart. They think about the times you spent together, the memories you created, and the bond you shared. Those memories are like treasures to them, but they are also a reminder of what they might have lost. The thought of never being able to experience those moments again is something that troubles them deeply. It's a fear that they can't seem to shake, no matter how hard they try. If you believe that God helps us face our fears, type "God, I trust in you." This fear is not just about losing you, it's about losing the possibility of what could have been. They think about the future, about all the things you could have done together, the places you could have gone, the experiences you could have shared. These are the things that they dream about, the things that keep them awake at night. The idea of not being able to share their life with you is something that they find unbearable. But even in the midst of this fear, there is hope. They hope that by reaching out to you, they might be able to rekindle the relationship that you once had. They hope that you might still have feelings for them, that you might be open to giving things another try. This hope is what keeps them going, what gives them the strength to face their fears and take a leap of faith. If you believe that God gives us hope in difficult times, type "God is my hope." This person is not just afraid of losing you, they are afraid of losing themselves. Without you in their life, they feel like a part of them is missing, like they are not quite whole. They fear that if they don't take this chance, they will regret it for the rest of their life. This is why they are so determined to reach out to you, to tell you how they feel, and to see if there's a chance to bring back the joy that you once shared. If you believe that God helps us find our true selves, type "God, show me the way." Dear child, as we continue our journey, I want to share with you the thoughtful plan that this person has in mind. They know that reaching out to you is a big step, and they want to make sure that they do it in the right way. This is not something that they're taking lightly. They have put a lot of thought and care into how they want to approach you. They understand that your feelings matter just as much as theirs. They don't want to rush things or make you feel pressured. Instead, they want to create a moment that is filled with love, respect, and understanding. They want to make sure that when they tell you how they feel, it's done in a way that honors your heart and respects your boundaries. They are aware that this is a significant moment, and they want to make it as special as possible. If you believe that God guides us in making important decisions, type "God, guide me." This person has been thinking about what they want to say to you for a long time. They want to be completely honest with you, to share their feelings in a way that is open and sincere. They don't want to hide anything from you or hold back their emotions. They know that this is their chance to tell you how much you mean to them, and they want to make sure that they do it in a way that is true to their heart. They also know that timing is important. They don't want to reach out to you at a time when you might not be ready to hear what they have to say. They want to make sure that the moment is right, that you are in a place where you can listen to them and really hear what they are saying. They are praying for guidance, asking God to show them the right time to reach out to you. If you believe that God's timing is perfect, type I trust in God's timing. This person is also thinking about how they can show you that they care. They want to do something special for you, something that will let you know just how much you mean to them. It might be a simple gesture, a kind word, or a thoughtful gift. Whatever it is, they want it to come from the heart. They want you to feel loved, appreciated, and valued, because that's exactly how they feel about you. If you believe that God helps us show love to others, type God, help me love. Dear child, as we continue this journey together, I want to talk about something very important, self-reflection. This message that you've received is not just about reconnecting with someone who misses you, it's also about taking the time to look within yourself. It's about understanding who you are, what you want, and what you need to be truly happy. The person who is reaching out to you has spent a lot of time reflecting on their feelings, their actions, and their relationship with you. They have come to realize just how much you mean to them, and they want to share that with you. But this is also a time for you to reflect on your own feelings. How do you feel about this person? What do you want out of this relationship? These are important questions that only you can answer. If you believe that God guides us in understanding ourselves, type God, help me see clearly. Self-reflection is a powerful tool that helps us grow and become better versions of ourselves. It allows us to take a step back and look at our lives from a different perspective. It helps us understand our strengths, our weaknesses, and the areas where we need to improve. By taking the time to reflect, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and what you truly want in life. This is also a time for you to think about the past, to reflect on the experiences you've had and the lessons you've learned. What did you learn from your relationship with this person? What were the things that brought you joy, and what were the things that caused you pain? By reflecting on these experiences, you can gain valuable insights that will help you make better decisions in the future. If you believe that God helps us learn from our past, type God, teach me. Self-reflection is not just about looking at the past, it's also about looking to the future. What do you want your future to look like? What are your hopes and dreams? What kind of life do you want to create for yourself? These are questions that only you can answer, and they are questions that will guide you as you move forward. If you believe that God has a plan for your future, type God's plan is perfect. This process of self-reflection is a journey in itself. It's a journey that will lead you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your relationship with God. It's a journey that will help you grow, heal, and become the person that God created you to be. So, take the time to reflect, to pray, and to seek God's guidance as you consider the next steps in your life. If you believe that God is guiding you on this journey, type I trust in God's guidance. Dear child, as we continue our journey, I want to talk about a topic that is at the heart of every relationship, forgiveness. Forgiveness is not always easy, but it is one of the most powerful gifts that you can give to yourself and to others. It is a gift that can heal wounds, mend broken hearts, and restore relationships that have been damaged by pain and misunderstanding. The person who is reaching out to you may have hurt you in the past. There may have been moments of pain, disappointment, or betrayal that left you feeling wounded and uncertain. But I want you to know that forgiveness is not about forgetting what happened or pretending that it didn't hurt. Forgiveness is about letting go of the pain, releasing the burden that you've been carrying, and choosing to move forward with love and compassion. If you believe that God helps us forgive, type God, help me forgive. Forgiveness is not just about the other person, it's also about you. Holding on to anger, resentment, or bitterness can weigh heavily on your heart. It can keep you from experiencing the peace and joy that God wants for you. By choosing to forgive, you are choosing to free yourself from the chains of the past. You are choosing to open your heart to love, healing, and new possibilities. This person who misses you may be asking for your forgiveness. They may be ready to admit their mistakes, to take responsibility for their actions, and to make amends. They are not perfect, just as you are not perfect. But they are willing to try, to do better, and to show you that they have learned from their mistakes. Forgiveness is the key that can unlock the door to a renewed relationship, one that is built on trust, understanding, and mutual respect. If you believe that God helps us heal from past hurts, type God, heal my heart. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to forget what happened, or that you have to let someone back into your life if they are not truly sorry. It means that you are choosing to let go of the pain, to release the burden of anger, and to open your heart to the possibility of healing. It means that you are choosing to love yourself enough to not let the past control your future. If you believe that God helps us love ourselves, type God, help me love myself. Forgiveness is a powerful act of love. It is a way of showing compassion, not just to others, but to yourself as well. It is a way of choosing to live in peace, rather than in conflict. It is a way of opening your heart to God's love, and allowing that love to guide you in all that you do. If you believe that God's love is the greatest gift, type I am loved by God. Dear child, as we reach this point in our journey, the time has come to talk about the decision that lies before you. The person who misses you has shared their feelings, their hopes, and their fears. They have opened their heart to you, expressing a deep desire to reconnect and to bring back the joy that you once shared. Now, the decision is in your hands. This is not a decision to be taken lightly. It's a decision that requires thought, prayer, and careful consideration. You must ask yourself if you are ready to welcome this person back into your life. Are you ready to forgive, to heal, and to move forward? Are you ready to give them another chance, to see if the love that once brought you together can be rekindled? If you believe that God gives us wisdom in making decisions, type God, give me wisdom. The decision to reconnect is not just about the other person, it's also about you. It's about what you need, what you want, and what is best for your life. It's about setting boundaries, protecting your heart, and ensuring that you are treated with the love and respect that you deserve. You must consider whether this relationship will bring you happiness, peace, and fulfillment. This person has made it clear that they want to be a part of your life again. They are ready to do whatever it takes to make things right, to show you that they are committed to building a healthy, loving relationship. But it's important to remember that you have the right to say no. You have the right to protect yourself, to choose what is best for you, and to follow the path that God has laid out for you. If you believe that God gives us the strength to make difficult decisions, type God, give me strength. If you choose to reconnect, it will be a new beginning. It will be an opportunity to start fresh, to build a relationship that is based on love, trust, and mutual respect. But it will also require effort, patience, and understanding from both of you. You will need to communicate openly, to be honest about your feelings, and to work together to overcome any challenges that may arise. If you believe that God helps us build strong relationships, type God, strengthen my relationships. The decision to reconnect is ultimately yours to make. It's a decision that requires courage, faith, and trust in God's plan for your life. Whatever you choose, know that you are loved, that you are not alone, and that God is with you every step of the way. If you believe that God is always with you, type God is with me. Dear child, as we near the end of our journey, I want to talk about one of the most important aspects of any relationship, self-love. Self-love is the foundation upon which all healthy relationships are built. It is the key to finding happiness, peace, and fulfillment in your life. Self-love is not about being selfish or self-centered. It's about recognizing your worth, honoring your needs, and treating yourself with the love and respect that you deserve. It's about knowing that you are a child of God, created in His image, and that you are worthy of love, kindness, and compassion. If you believe that God created you to be loved, type "I am loved by God." When you love yourself, you are better able to love others. You are able to set healthy boundaries, to communicate your needs, and to build relationships that are based on mutual respect and understanding. You are able to give love freely, without fear or hesitation, because you know that you are loved by God. Self-love is also about taking care of yourself, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's about making choices that are good for your body, mind, and soul. It's about nurturing your relationship with God, spending time in prayer, and seeking His guidance in all that you do. If you believe that God wants you to take care of yourself, type "God, help me take care of myself." Self-love is not always easy, especially when you've been hurt or when you're going through a difficult time. But it is essential for your well-being. It is what gives you the strength to overcome challenges, to heal from past wounds, and to move forward with confidence and grace. If you believe that God gives you the strength to love yourself, type "God, give me strength." Self-love is a journey, not a destination. It's something that you must work on every day by making choices that honor your needs, your values, and your relationship with God. It's about being kind to yourself, forgiving yourself for your mistakes, and recognizing that you are worthy of love and happiness. If you believe that God's love is the greatest gift, type "I am loved by God." Dear child, as we come to the end of our journey together, I want to leave you with one final thought: trust in God's plan. Life is full of uncertainties, challenges, and unexpected twists and turns. But through it all, God is with you, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you towards the path that He has prepared for you. Sometimes, it's hard to see the bigger picture. It's hard to understand why things happen the way they do, or why certain people come into our lives. But I want you to know that everything happens for a reason. Every experience, every relationship, and every moment is part of God's plan for your life. If you believe that God has a plan for your life, type "God's plan is perfect." When you trust in God's plan, you are able to face life's challenges with faith and confidence. You know that whatever happens, God is in control, and that He is working everything out for your good. You are able to let go of fear, doubt, and worry, because you know that God is with you, and that He will never leave you. If you believe that God is always with you, type "God is my protector." Trusting in God's plan also means being open to the possibilities that life has to offer. It means being willing to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to embrace the opportunities that come your way. It means being willing to forgive, to love, and to let go of the past, so that you can move forward into the future that God has prepared for you. If you believe that God opens doors for you, type "God, open my heart." As you move forward in your life, I want you to remember that you are never alone. God is with you, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you towards the life that He has prepared for you. Trust in His plan and know that whatever happens, you are loved, you are cherished, and you are never alone. If you believe that God's love is always with you, type "God's love surrounds me." Thank you for taking this journey with me. May you continue to walk in God's love, and may you find peace, joy, and fulfillment in all that you do. If you believe that God's love is the greatest gift, type "I am loved by God." Dear child, as we continue our journey, I want to share with you a truth that is often overlooked but deeply important: divine timing. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to feel impatient, to want things to happen according to our own schedule. But I want you to know that everything in your life unfolds according to God's perfect timing. There are moments when you might feel anxious, wondering why certain things haven't happened yet, or why some doors remain closed. You might question whether God is listening to your prayers, or whether He has a plan for you at all. But I am here to remind you that God's timing is always perfect, even if it doesn't align with your own desires or expectations. If you believe that God's timing is perfect, type "I trust in God's timing." Divine timing is not about immediate gratification, it's about preparing you for the blessings that are to come. Sometimes, God asks you to wait because there is still growth that needs to happen within you. He might be preparing your heart, building your character, or placing you in the right circumstances to fully receive and appreciate His gifts. Trusting in God's timing means surrendering your own timeline and believing that what is meant for you will never pass you by. In those moments of waiting, it's important to remain patient and to keep your faith strong. God's delays are not denials, they are often a sign that something even better is on the way. You might not understand it now, but one day you will look back and realize that everything happened just as it was meant to, at the perfect time. If you believe that God's delays are for your good, type "God, I trust your timing." Remember that God sees the bigger picture. He knows what you need and when you need it. The person who misses you might be reaching out to you at this very moment because now is the time when both of you are ready. The time apart may have been necessary for growth, for healing, and for gaining clarity about what truly matters in your life. Divine timing ensures that when you do reconnect, it will be in the best possible circumstances, with both of you ready to embrace the future together. If you believe that God prepares us for our blessings, type "God, prepare my heart." It's also important to recognize that divine timing applies to every aspect of your life, not just your relationships. Whether it's your career, your personal growth, or your spiritual journey, trust that God is guiding you along the right path. He is aligning opportunities, people, and experiences to bring you closer to your purpose. Even in moments of uncertainty, hold on to the belief that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your good. If you believe that God is always working in your life, type "God, work through me." Dear child, let's talk about one of the most powerful forces in your life, faith. Faith is the foundation upon which your relationship with God is built. It's the trust you place in Him, even when you cannot see the road ahead. It's the belief that God is always with you, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you, no matter what challenges you face. Faith is not just a feeling, it's a choice. It's choosing to believe in God's goodness, even when life is difficult. It's choosing to trust in His plan, even when you don't understand it. Faith is what gives you the strength to keep moving forward, to face life's challenges with courage and hope, and to believe that better days are ahead. If you believe that faith is a gift from God, type "I walk by faith, not by sight." Faith is also what connects you to God's love. It's through faith that you are able to feel His presence, to hear His voice, and to experience His peace. When you place your faith in God, you are opening your heart to His love, allowing it to fill you and guide you. Faith is what allows you to see beyond the physical world and to understand the spiritual truths that God is revealing to you. If you believe that God's love is revealed through faith, type "God's love is my strength." There will be times when your faith is tested. You might face challenges, doubts, or fears that make you question your beliefs. But remember, faith is like a muscle, it grows stronger with use. Each time you choose to trust in God, even when it's difficult, your faith becomes stronger. Each time you rely on Him instead of your own understanding, you are deepening your relationship with Him. If you believe that God strengthens your faith, type "God, increase my faith." Faith is also what helps you to see the world in a new light. It allows you to see the beauty in every moment, the blessings in every challenge, and the hand of God in every situation. When you live by faith, you are living in alignment with God's will. You are trusting that He is guiding you, that He has a plan for your life, and that He is always working for your good. If you believe that faith opens your eyes to God's presence, type God, I see you. Faith is a gift that God has given you, and it's one of the most powerful tools you have in your spiritual journey. It's what allows you to connect with God, to trust in His plan, and to live a life filled with peace, joy, and love. As you continue on your journey, hold on to your faith and let it guide you in all that you do. If you believe that faith is your guide, type I follow God's path. Dear child, as we journey forward, let's explore the incredible power of prayer. Prayer is your direct line of communication with God. It's the way you can speak to Him, share your heart, and listen to His guidance. Prayer is not just a ritual, it's a relationship. It's a conversation between you and the Creator of the universe, who loves you more than you can imagine. When you pray, you are opening your heart to God. You are inviting Him into your life, your thoughts, your worries, and your dreams. Through prayer, you can find comfort in His presence, strength in His love, and peace in knowing that He is in control. Prayer is your way of staying connected to God, no matter what is happening in your life. If you believe in the power of prayer, type prayer is my lifeline to God. Prayer is not just about asking for what you want, it's about aligning your will with God's will. It's about seeking His guidance, asking for His wisdom, and trusting in His plan for your life. Sometimes, God's answer to your prayers might be different from what you expected, but it's always what's best for you. Prayer helps you to see things from God's perspective, to understand His ways, and to trust in His timing. If you believe that God answers prayers in His perfect way, type God's will be done. Prayer is also a way to express gratitude. When you take the time to thank God for the blessings in your life, you are acknowledging His goodness and faithfulness. Gratitude through prayer opens your heart to more of God's blessings. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, filling you with a sense of contentment and joy. If you believe that gratitude is the key to a joyful life, type thank you, God, for your blessings. Through prayer, you can also intercede for others. You can lift up the people you care about, asking God to bless them, protect them, and guide them. When you pray for others, you are showing love and compassion, and you are becoming a vessel of God's grace. Intercessory prayer is a powerful way to make a difference in the lives of those around you. If you believe in the power of praying for others, type I will pray for those in need. Finally, prayer is a way to find peace in the midst of life's challenges. When you are faced with difficulties, prayer helps you to cast your worries on God, trusting that He will take care of you. It's through prayer that you can find the strength to keep going, the courage to face your fears, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. If you believe that prayer brings peace, type God's peace is within me. Dear child, as we come to this part of our journey, let's focus on the most important message of all, embracing God's love. God's love is the foundation of everything in your life. It's the reason you were created, the source of your strength, and the guide for your path. Embracing God's love means opening your heart fully to Him, allowing His love to transform you and fill every part of your being. God's love is unconditional. It's not based on what you do or how well you perform. It's not something you have to earn or deserve. God loves you simply because you are His child. He created you, and He knows everything about you, your strengths, your weaknesses, your fears, and your dreams. And despite all of that, He loves you more than you can ever imagine. If you believe that God's love is unconditional, type I am loved by God. Embracing God's love also means accepting yourself as you are. God created you with unique gifts, talents, and qualities that make you who you are. You are His masterpiece, and there is no one else like you in the entire world. When you embrace God's love, you are embracing the truth that you are wonderfully made, that you have a purpose, and that you are deeply loved by the Creator of the universe. If you believe that you are God's masterpiece, type I am fearfully and wonderfully made. God's love is also the source of your strength. When you feel weak, tired, or overwhelmed, God's love is there to lift you up. It's the power that helps you keep going, the comfort that soothes your soul, and the peace that calms your heart. When you embrace God's love, you are tapping into an endless source of strength and courage that will carry you through any challenge. If you believe that God's love is your strength, type God's love empowers me. Embracing God's love means living in a way that reflects His love to others. When you are filled with God's love, it naturally overflows into your relationships, your actions, and your words. You become a beacon of light, spreading kindness, compassion, and grace to those around you. God's love transforms you from the inside out, making you a vessel of His love in the world. If you believe that God's love changes lives, type I will share God's love. Finally, embracing God's love means trusting in His plan for your life. God's love is not just a feeling, it's a guiding force that leads you on the path that He has prepared for you. When you trust in God's love, you are trusting that He knows what is best for you, that He is with you every step of the way, and that He will never leave you. If you believe that God's love is your guide, type I trust in God's love. Dear child, as we reach the conclusion of our journey together, it's time to talk about moving forward with God's blessings. This journey has been one of reflection, growth, and understanding. You've explored the depths of love, forgiveness, faith, and trust. Now, it's time to take what you've learned and apply it to your life as you move forward on your spiritual journey. God's blessings are abundant and overflowing. They are not just material gifts, but also spiritual ones: peace, joy, love, wisdom, and strength. These are the blessings that God pours into your life when you walk in alignment with His will. As you move forward, I want you to carry these blessings with you, to let them guide your actions, your decisions, and your relationships. If you believe that God's blessings are abundant, type I am blessed by God. Moving forward with God's blessings means living a life that is rooted in gratitude. It's about recognizing the many ways that God has blessed you and giving thanks for each one. Gratitude opens your heart to even more of God's blessings, and it allows you to see His hand in every aspect of your life. As you move forward, make it a habit to thank God every day for His blessings, both big and small. If you believe that gratitude is the key to a blessed life, type thank you, God, for your blessings. Moving forward also means walking in faith. You've learned that faith is not just a feeling, but a choice. It's choosing to trust in God's plan even when the road ahead is unclear. As you move forward, let your faith be your guide. Trust that God is leading you on the right path, and that He will provide for your needs every step of the way. If you believe that faith is your guide, type I walk by faith, not by sight. Moving forward with God's blessings also means living a life of love. You've learned that God's love is the most powerful force in the universe. It's what gives you strength, what heals your heart, and what connects you to others. As you move forward, let God's love be the foundation of everything you do. Let it guide your actions, your words, and your relationships. If you believe that love is the greatest gift, type I live in God's love. Finally, moving forward with God's blessings means embracing your purpose. God has created you for a reason, and He has a unique plan for your life. As you move forward, seek to discover and fulfill that purpose. Let God guide you, let His Spirit lead you, and let His love inspire you to become the person He created you to be. If you believe that God has a purpose for your life, type "I am here for a reason." Dear child, thank you for taking this journey with me. As you move forward, know that you are never alone. God is with you, guiding you, loving you, and blessing you every step of the way. May you continue to walk in His love, trust in His plan, and live a life that is filled with His blessings. If you believe that God's love is always with you, type "I am loved by God." Dear child, as we continue this journey, it's important to recognize the power of renewal in your life. Renewal is a gift from God, a chance to start fresh, to rebuild, and to grow. No matter what has happened in the past, no matter the mistakes or the pain, God offers you the opportunity to renew your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Renewal is about transformation. It's about letting go of the old and embracing the new. It's about releasing the burdens that weigh you down and stepping into the freedom that God offers. When you choose the path of renewal, you are choosing to align yourself with God's will, to allow Him to shape and mold you into the person He created you to be. If you believe that God offers renewal, type "I am renewed by God." This process of renewal is not always easy. It requires courage, faith, and a willingness to change. But it is through this process that you will find true freedom. God wants to renew your heart, to cleanse you of the things that hold you back, and to fill you with His love and grace. He wants to renew your mind, to help you think in ways that are positive, uplifting, and in line with His truth. He wants to renew your spirit, to give you the strength and courage to face each day with hope and joy. If you believe that God renews your heart, type "God, renew my heart." Renewal is also about healing. It's about allowing God to heal the wounds of the past, to bring comfort to your soul, and to restore what has been broken. Whether it's a broken relationship, a lost dream, or a wounded heart, God's healing power is available to you. He wants to take the pain and turn it into something beautiful, to use it as a foundation for new growth and new beginnings. If you believe that God heals and restores, type "God, heal my soul." The path of renewal is a journey that you must walk each day. It's a commitment to continually seek God's guidance, to trust in His plan, and to open your heart to His love. As you walk this path, you will begin to see the fruits of renewal in your life: peace, joy, strength, and a deeper connection with God. You will find that you are more resilient, more compassionate, and more in tune with God's purpose for your life. If you believe that God's renewal brings new life, type "God, make me new." Renewal also extends to your relationships. It's about forgiving others, letting go of past hurts, and seeking to rebuild and strengthen the connections in your life. It's about being willing to extend grace, just as God has extended grace to you. When you choose the path of renewal in your relationships, you are choosing to create a space for healing, understanding, and growth. If you believe that God can renew your relationships, type "God, renew my relationships." Dear child, as we continue, let's explore the joy that comes from surrendering to God's will. Surrender is not about giving up, it's about giving over. It's about trusting God so completely that you are willing to let go of your own plans, your own desires, and your own control, and allow Him to lead you. Surrender is one of the most freeing and joyful experiences you can have, because it allows you to rest in the knowledge that God is in control. When you surrender to God, you are acknowledging that His ways are higher than your ways, that His plans are better than your plans, and that His love for you is greater than you can ever imagine. You are choosing to trust that God knows what is best for you and that He will guide you on the path that leads to true happiness and fulfillment. If you believe that surrendering to God brings peace, type God, I surrender to your will. Surrendering to God does not mean that you stop making decisions or taking action. Instead, it means that you seek God's guidance in everything you do, that you listen to His voice, and that you are willing to follow where He leads, even if it's not where you expected to go. Surrender is about aligning your will with God's will and trusting that He will take care of the rest. If you believe that God's will is perfect, type God, lead me. There is great joy in surrender because it allows you to release the burdens of worry, stress, and fear. When you surrender to God, you are placing your life in His hands, and you can rest in the assurance that He will take care of you. This doesn't mean that life will always be easy, but it does mean that you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. God is with you, and He will carry you through whatever challenges you face. If you believe that God carries your burdens, type God, I trust you. Surrender also brings joy because it opens you up to the blessings that God has in store for you. When you let go of your own plans and trust in God's plan, you make room for the amazing things that He wants to do in your life. You open yourself up to new opportunities, new relationships, and new experiences that you might have missed if you were clinging to your own way. If you believe that God's plan is full of blessings, type God, I receive your blessings. Finally, surrender brings joy because it deepens your relationship with God. When you surrender to Him, you are drawing closer to Him, you are learning to hear His voice, and you are experiencing His love in a deeper way. Surrender is an act of worship, a way of saying, God, I trust you. I love you. I give my life to you. And in that act of surrender, you will find a joy that is beyond anything this world can offer. If you believe that surrendering to God deepens your relationship with Him, type God, I surrender all. Dear child, let's take a moment to reflect on the beauty of hope. Hope is a gift from God, a light that shines in the darkness, guiding you through even the most difficult times. Hope is what keeps you moving forward, what helps you to believe that better days are ahead, and what gives you the strength to persevere no matter what challenges you face. Hope is rooted in God's promises. It's the assurance that God is with you, that He is working all things for your good, and that He has a plan and a purpose for your life. When you hold on to hope, you are holding on to the truth that God is faithful, that He will never leave you or forsake you, and that He will fulfill His promises in your life. If you believe that hope is a gift from God, type I am filled with hope. Hope is also a powerful source of strength. When you are faced with challenges, it's hope that gives you the courage to keep going. It's hope that reminds you that no matter how difficult things may seem, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Hope gives you the strength to face each day with a positive attitude, to believe that things will get better, and to trust that God is in control. If you believe that hope gives you strength, type God, fill me with hope. Hope is also a source of joy. When you have hope, you can find joy even in the midst of trials. You can find joy in the knowledge that God is with you, that He is working in your life, and that He has a plan for your future. Hope allows you to see the beauty in every moment, to appreciate the blessings in your life, and to look forward to the good things that are yet to come. If you believe that hope brings joy, type I am joyful in hope. Hope is not just for the future, it's for the present as well. Hope allows you to live each day with purpose, knowing that God is with you and that He has a plan for your life. It gives you the confidence to take risks, to pursue your dreams, and to live fully in the present moment. When you have hope, you are living in alignment with God's will, trusting that He is guiding you every step of the way. If you believe that hope gives you purpose, type I live with hope. Finally, hope is a testimony to others. When you live with hope, you are a light to those around you. You are showing them that no matter what challenges they face, there is always a reason to hope. You are sharing the love and light of God with others, and you are inspiring them to hold on to hope as well. If you believe that hope is a light to others, type "I will share my hope." Dear child, as we move forward, let's focus on the promise of restoration. Restoration is one of God's most beautiful promises, a promise that He will take what is broken and make it whole again. Whether it's a broken heart, a shattered dream, or a fractured relationship, God's promise of restoration is a source of hope and healing. Restoration is about more than just fixing what is broken, it's about making it even better than it was before. When God restores, He doesn't just patch things up, He transforms them. He brings new life, new strength, and new beauty out of what was once lost. Restoration is a powerful reminder of God's love, His grace, and His ability to bring good out of even the most difficult situations. If you believe in God's promise of restoration, type "God restores all things." God's restoration begins with your heart. He wants to heal the wounds of the past, to bring comfort to your soul, and to fill you with His peace. Whether you've been hurt by others, disappointed by life, or burdened by your own mistakes, God's restoration is available to you. He wants to take your brokenness and turn it into something beautiful, to use it as a foundation for new growth and new beginnings. If you believe that God restores your heart, type "God, heal my heart." Restoration also extends to your relationships. God is in the business of restoring broken relationships, of healing the wounds that have caused separation, and of bringing people back together in love and understanding. Whether it's a friendship, a family relationship, or a romantic relationship, God's restoration can bring new life, new trust, and new joy to the connections in your life. If you believe that God restores relationships, type "God, renew my relationships." Restoration is also about restoring your dreams. Perhaps there are dreams that you've given up on, things that you once hoped for but now seem impossible. God's promise of restoration means that He can bring those dreams back to life. He can open doors that were once closed, provide opportunities that you never thought possible, and fulfill the desires of your heart in ways that exceed your expectations. If you believe that God restores dreams, type "God, revive my dreams." Finally, restoration is about restoring your relationship with God. No matter how far you may feel from Him, no matter what mistakes you've made or how many times you've fallen, God's arms are always open. He is ready to welcome you back, to restore your relationship with Him, and to fill you with His love and grace. If you believe that God restores your relationship with Him, type "God, I return to you." Dear child, as we come to the end of this part of our journey, I want to remind you that the journey of faith is ongoing. It's a journey that continues each day, with each decision you make, and with each step you take. You've learned so much about love, faith, hope, and trust, and now it's time to apply those lessons as you move forward in your life. The journey of faith is not always easy, but it is always rewarding. It's a journey that will lead you closer to God, that will deepen your relationship with Him, and that will help you to become the person He created you to be. Along the way, there will be challenges, but there will also be blessings. There will be moments of doubt, but there will also be moments of great faith. There will be times of difficulty, but there will also be times of incredible joy. If you believe that the journey of faith is worth it, type "I walk by faith." As you continue on this journey, remember that you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you. He is your constant companion, your faithful friend, and your loving Father. No matter where this journey takes you, you can trust that God is leading you on the path that He has prepared for you. If you believe that God is with you on this journey, type God is my guide. The journey of faith is also about growth. It's about becoming more like Christ, about learning to love as He loves, to serve as He serves, and to live as He lives. As you continue on this journey, seek to grow in your faith, to deepen your relationship with God, and to live a life that reflects His love and grace. If you believe that the journey of faith leads to growth, type God, help me grow. Finally, the journey of faith is about sharing what you've learned with others. As you continue to walk with God, look for opportunities to share His love, His hope, and His truth with those around you. Be a light in the world, a beacon of hope, and a vessel of God's grace. Your journey can inspire others to begin their own journey of faith, and your story can be a testimony to the goodness and faithfulness of God. If you believe that your journey can inspire others, type I will share God's love. Dear child, thank you for taking this journey with me. As you continue on your path, know that you are deeply loved, that you are never alone, and that God is with you every step of the way. May your journey be filled with faith, hope, love, and the incredible blessings of God. If you believe that God's love is always with you, type I am loved by God.